Thank you for flying Model Aviation 12. You're part of the virtual skies. Today we're in an F-18 at Long Beach, and we're going to do some just messing around on the carriers and basically just having fun. Alright, let me check on something real quick. Okay. Alright, so we got our F-18. It's the United States Navy. Go ahead and do a quick surface check. Everything is looking good all around. Let's check our speed brakes. Perfect. We got one set of flaps in for takeoff. Okay, let's do this. Let's go ahead and bring in some thrust. You may hear my kids in the background, so that's okay. Alright, we are rolling. And we got afterburners. Let's watch our speed. 120 knots. Rotate. Gear up. Flaps out. Afterburners off because we have a lot of speed. We're going to go ahead and just climb on out here. Alright, and then we are going to locate the water, which is over there. We're going to go ahead and just bank that way. Sorry for the computer being a little bit glitchy. I've eventually got to get me a new computer that can handle all the usage I'm doing here. I've actually, my wife and I, we flew around Long Beach in an R-44 Robinson helicopter, so it was pretty cool. Kind of looks familiar here. Alright. So we're going to climb on out here, and then I'm going to go ahead and pull up the carriers. Still going pretty fast, but we're on an F-18, that's okay. So it's going out into the ocean a little bit farther here. Let's see. Wow, we are really cruising. It's 470 knots. Alright, so what we're going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and go to add-ons, AI ships, show menu. And then I'm gonna go next page. Let's see. Next page. Let's see. What do I want? I want full. Crowded deck. Previous page. There we go. So I want crowded deck and fleet. 1 nautical mile ahead. So those should load in here soon. Very easy to do. Those are the AI carriers that I downloaded onto here. There is where are the ships at? There it is. Look at that. Alright, so come on, go back in the cockpit. Stupid computer. Alright. So we're going to go back around here, and then we're going to do a quick pattern over it. Had to relocate the carrier here. Alright, so I'm going to pull the throttle out, and we're going to try to land this as best we can. Alright, so you can see the other ships around it. I think those are part of it. It said fleet. I haven't gone through all of them. I should, just to kind of see which ones are which, but there's a lot of different configurations and stuff you can do with these things. I like to do the crowded deck only because it kind of looks realistic. When you're just practicing carrier landing stuff, it's probably best to have them to have the deck empty. So we're gonna go around here, and I'm just gonna do a quick passover, and then we'll actually do a landing here. So I'm gonna do just kind of a mock landing, and then we'll actually go for it. I'm gonna go ahead and drop the tail hook just so it's down. So tail hook's down. I haven't landed on these carriers in a while. I hope you guys, or if you guys saw the video of me and Caleb doing carrier landings, those were not these carriers because he can't see these on his screen unless he actually downloads them himself, and at the same time I don't even think they'd be in the same place for us, so it'd be kind of difficult to do something like that. So alright, so we're going to do a quick mock approach. We are a little fast on the approach, going to be about 145 knots I would say. So we're just going to go across here. There's the deck. You can see all the deck hands and everything. I don't even know what the deck hands are, like a fishing ship. Freaking, I don't know what you call them. All the line guys on the deck, I guess. So this time we're actually going to land it. I feel pretty confident about that, and I say that, and then I'm just gonna freaking crash into the side of the ship like I usually do. But it's still gonna be enjoyable. Keep hitting my mic. All right, so there is the ship again. I want to watch our speed. We are very low. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring in a set of flaps here, and then go ahead and drop our gear now so we can get used to the configuration. Bring our flaps in as needed. All right. And we are extremely high, so I'm going to go ahead and descend just a little bit as we make our base turn for the ship. Still a bit high, but I think we can compensate. I think we got a long enough shot here to make it in. Alright, so we've got gear down, hook is down, and flaps are as needed. So we are good to go. It looks like we are calling the ball pretty well here. So let's go ahead and try to stick this one. And I'm just gonna plant the mains and hope I grab the hook. A little low. See the lights flashing and they're green. Perfect. I don't know what all the lights mean, but I can kind of tell the sequence as I'm coming down of how they're supposed to look. Alright. Got the throttle. Plant it. Full power. And we made it. Look at that. First try. Oh my gosh, that is awesome. Okay, so we are going to taxi over to the launch bar now. We've got our flaps in full. Gonna go ahead and bring up our tail hooks. We do not need that anymore. And then we're going to drop our launch bar. Actually, let me taxi to position first, and then I will drop the launch bar. What are you doing? I hear a helicopter. Is that just artificial sound, or there actually is a helicopter over there? That is awesome. A little Black Hawk hovering over there. So let's go ahead, and we are just awful at this. Sorry, I'm awful at this. You guys are just watching. Trying to drag you into my crap. Alright, so here we go. And then the launch bar. Launch bar is down. We attach to the catapult. Shift I. Okay, we are... Alright, do a quick surface check. Alright, guys are on the deck, ready for us to go. Helicopter is out of our way. So we are going to go ahead, Bring in our throttle. Afterburners. Perfect. And then we are gonna launch. Shift space. And we're out of here. Cut back on the afterburner. Gear up. That was awesome. Okay, so we're gonna come back around for another attempt at landing. Hopefully it goes just as well as the first time. I'm actually getting better at this, honestly. So we're gonna go ahead and come back around, do it another time, and then we're gonna go fly the shoreline a little bit, do some maneuvers, get our heads spinning a little bit, pull some G's. I need a full motion simulator for an F-18. I think that would probably be the coolest thing anyone could ever own. Next to having a 737 simulator or something in your house. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and drop the launch bar. We are beam the ship, going to gear down and flaps as needed. Check our configuration, it is perfect. We're still a bit fast, so we are going to extend our downwind here for the ship just a little bit so we have time to adjust. And always remember that when you're flying on here, extend your downwind if you need to. You can, if you think you're going to be high, or if you just want to practice landings, you can always extend your downwind. That way, when you're on final, you have time to adjust for speed, altitude, all that stuff. So, now in real life, you want to try to keep it a little bit tighter than this. Just, you know, try to keep it within the pattern, just because you got other people flying with you and all that stuff. You really don't want to interrupt their pattern and everything. But when you're flying on here and practicing and stuff, when in doubt, extend your pattern, because it's always gonna help you out a little bit. So, alright, we are coming in. Our speed's looking decent. I got the speed a little bit high in case I gotta climb like that. So I'm gonna pull the power out, and then we're gonna shoot for our 145 knot range. We are a little bit low. No. Okay, here we go, and then, oh, we're slow. Okay, and then I'm just gonna plant it. Full power, and we are good. Alright. You always go full power on landing, because if you miss the cable, you want to be able to take off again. So, gonna bring our flaps up, and then we're gonna go back over to the launch bar, or to the catapult. And remember on these, don't drop your launch bar. I know I say this a lot. Don't drop your launch bar until you are lined up with the catapult, because as soon as you drop the launch bar, you cannot turn the aircraft. So, let's see. Go ahead and line up on here. There we go. Shift U, drop the launch bar. Shift I. I'm gonna go just a little bit farther up here. There we go. Gotta go just a little bit farther. There we go. Alright. Shift I to attach. Perfect. We're attached. Do a quick surface check. Everything's looking good. Alright. Let's see. Gotta set my flaps properly. Helicopter right over there. Okay, we're gonna go ahead. We got the signal. Full power. And afterburners. Perfect. Shift space to launch. And we're out. Positive rate gear up. Go ahead and back out of the afterburners. Bring out the flaps. Everything's looking good. So let's go and just kind of buzz Long Beach a little bit. We're gonna go pretty fast. Just, I'm not really gonna worry about speed right now, just because we're just gonna go out and have some fun. So stand by and watch the fun happen. like I said, we're gonna go ahead and actually this is not Long Beach. Long Beach is over there. Alright, let's buzz all the airports. Why not? Get a tower shot here. Do a little roll. There's Long Beach. So let's bust the runway at 500 knots, because why not? Wish you could actually jettison out of here. Bust the canopy and just go. Alright. I've got the throttle out. Go ahead and add the throttle back in. And then after we buzz it at a high speed, we'll come back through and do slow flight with smoke over the runway. Alright, and back up.
Over G, over G.
If I don't kill myself with G's.
Over G, over G, over G.
There we go.
Over G, over G.
Be quiet.
Over G, over G.
Alright, pulling the throttle out so we can slow down a whole bunch. We'll bring up our speed brake here. And then we'll do a quick slow flight over the same runway, the 737s. We'll bring in our flaps here. I know we're going way too fast for flaps. Alright, speed brake's still up? Yep. Okay. Gotta remember that. Okay, yeah, there's the light right there. So there's a Southwest 737 passing over us. We're gonna go ahead. That's some sort of track down there. This is a Google Maps texture for the ground. I wanted something from the air that looked more realistic. It looks like crap on the ground, especially Vegas, but because you got silhouettes of airplanes you're taxiing over and all that, so that just uses images. So it's not good when you're on the ground, but when you're in the air it actually looks pretty good. As you can see from here, you get all the houses and stuff. It's close as I can get to FS 2020 for now until I actually get it, which hopefully be sometime this year. So we're gonna go ahead and do slow flight. I'm gonna do a gear up slow flight with the tail hook down, and then we're gonna add smoke when we get to the runway, and then we'll jump out for a tower view and just kind of watch it. I've done this before. I don't know how well I'm gonna do at it this time, so that'll be something we will find out here in about 45 seconds. I do want to catch a couple more cables on the carrier. It's a lot of fun. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and descend a little bit more here. I want to be fairly low when I pass over the runway, especially when I add smoke to it. Kind of add that air show effect. Alright, I just pulled the throttle all the way out. Gonna go ahead and add smoke to it. Getting too low. There we go. Alright, pitch up. There we go, look at that. That is beautiful. Still going a bit fast for slow flight, but there we go. There it is. That's what I was looking for. That's what I was trying to do. High altitude, low speed, smoke, tail hook down, perfect. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and add our throttle back in, bring our tail hook back up, and shut the smoke off. And then let's see if we can pass under some cranes over here or something. See what kind of shenanigans we can get into. Alright, well you can see I screwed that up by going too high. Let's see if there are any that I can. Oh, there's a bridge. Oh, yay. If a ship can pass under it, I can pass through it. Let's see. I'm gonna go down here and do a little teardrop shape. I'm gonna slow down a lot. Bring in some flaps. There's shipping container ships. When I got the helicopter tour of Long Beach, saw all this, saw the Queen Mary. Went down around the LA River, or through the LA River. It's pretty cool. Hopefully I get back out to Los Angeles. Not this year. This year we're going back to Orlando for our vacation. In 2 weeks actually, so be sure to check out YouTube for some awesome videos. I may actually get some videos if we do another helicopter tour this time. I'm hoping to do another helicopter tour. Here we go. Everywhere I go, I like to try to get a helicopter tour just to see the city of where I'm visiting. You know, you want to get the full experience of everything. Alright, is that one in the water or on? That one's on land. Look at that. Maybe it's just there's the Queen Mary over there. And then out here is that fake island. The man-made island. Right over here is Long Beach. And then our carriers are somewhere out there. So there they are. Just spawned in. Awesome. Now there's that man-made island with the oil refinery or something on it. They tried to disguise with painted boards around it or something. They're telling us on the helicopter tour. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead. So those bins are supposed to be over here on this island, but oh well. Alright, we're gonna do a steep turn here. And then we're gonna find our ship and roll it over. Awesome. Okay. That was awesome. Okay. I have done aerobatics in real life. Not a lot. I've done a few spins, some rolls, things like that. Simple stuff. Done a hammerhead, which is crazy awesome. I gotta find our ship. There's the wall right there to keep the waves from hitting the shore too much. I gotta find our ship. There's that one. Oh, we got our speed brakes up still. Whoopsie. Where is our carrier? There is a feature you can do too. Go to add-ons, ships, request position. Course 170. So we're going to turn a heading of 170. I was heading to 270. Okay. 170. Alright. Here we go. So there's one of these ships. That's not our carrier. Probably just hasn't spawned into the screen yet. That's why I'm having trouble finding it. So let's locate this thing real quick. There she is. Alright, so we're going to do a teardrop here. We are going fast, so it'll help us lose altitude and reduce speed at the same time. Go ahead and drop the tail hook. Use flaps as needed, and we'll go ahead and bring down our landing gear. Watch our altitude and our airspeed. I'm gonna go ahead and just whip it around here. Oh, I'm going into the water. No, 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 no. There we go. Turned a little steep for the amount of speed I had. Alright, yeah, we are extremely low. So gears down, flaps are good, tail hooks down, and I am moving. For a landing, I'm moving. I'm not moving for this thing, I'm crawling. Alright, so we will go right here. Perfect. Look at that. Alright, our speed is reducing. Go back down to our 145 knots. And that's not really the actual speed, I don't think. It's just what I feel comfortable flying this thing at slow speeds. There's that chopper again. Okay, we're over the deck, so I'm going to drop it in. Full power. And we hooked it. That is 3 for 3. I am excited with that. Okay, bring the tail hook up. Flaps up 1 notch, and then we'll go back over to the. We'll go back over here. It's the catapult. So I wasn't far enough on it. So we're gonna go ahead and do Shift U to drop that. There we go, and then Shift I. We are connected. He said we're clear to go. So let's go ahead and full power. Afterburners on. Shift space is the launch. And let's go. We're up. Positive brake gear up. Afterburners off. Flaps up. Quick goodbye roll to the ship, even though we're about to be back. The goodbye roll, I can promise you, is not a part of the thing, or a part of the launch, so let's do a low pass, a fast low pass over the carrier, just for fun. Why not? Go around the helicopter and the bridge. Or the bridge first, then the helicopter. The helicopter's on that side. Alright. There's the helicopter. Perfect. Look at that. Alright. I'll have to break out the F-15s in one of my videos. That thing is a load of fun. Okay, here we go. Alright, we're going to come back in, land it, and then I'm going to fold the wings and show you a feature on the ship I didn't get to show you in my last carrier video. Gear down, speed brakes up. There we go. And then flaps full, tail hook down. There we go. So there's a feature on these ships that I was so happy to find out about. And it is the sorry about that. It is the elevator that lifts and lowers the plane into the maintenance bay, the interior of the ship. And then there's actually a full interior, which is really freaking awesome. Is that our ship right there? Are we that high? So it's really freaking cool to see. There's our ship. I knew it looked too small. I didn't think we were that high. We're only 3,500 feet now. We're at 4,000 at that point. It didn't look that small. Alright, so I'm going to show you the interior there. So let's go ahead and stick this landing. I feel comfortable coming in short. So let's see if I can do a sort of a tight pattern here. I guess this really isn't too tight. This is about normal. Okay, actually this is actually fairly far away. So we got some room here to adjust our altitude, which I'm going to have to do anyways. Bring down our speed a little bit. Okay, now we're high. Was low, now I'm high. Okay, so we need to come down just a little bit. Perfect. Look at that. Alright. And we're gonna need to come up just a little bit. Perfect. Okay, and drop it onto the deck. Tailhook is down, right? Yep, okay. Perfect. Oh, don't slam into the side of the deck. Ah, we just slammed into the deck. And we're off the ship. Okay. Well, we're gonna come back around and try that again. I guess 4 out of 5's not bad. Four out of 5 landings, not too bad. You know what? My speed brakes are on the whole time. That is why. Okay. Alright, so now let me relocate the ship. Let's see. Alright. So, there's the ship right there. We are obviously high. There is no getting around that. So, let's come on in here. I got the speed brake still up. I gotta remember to put that back down before we land. But I've got to lose a lot of altitude. Don't want to get overconfident with it, otherwise the same thing will happen. Pull the throttle completely out because we are extremely fast. The steep turn will also help us induce some drag. Got flaps in that we need, and we've got our speed brakes. Speed brakes are coming down now. Perfect. Alright, so let's go ahead and land it. Oh shoot, that is awful, that is awful, that is awful. Alright, slam it to the deck. There we go. We are good. That was, I might have hit a plane on the way in, but we are okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and bring up our tailhook and fold our wings. Perfect. Now we're going to taxi behind us over here to the, that's a really fast turn, to the elevator on the back side of the ship. I don't know if I'll be able to get to it or not. Looks like there might be planes covering it. And yep, right there. Awesome. So, it's down. Let's see if I can, oh, they're bringing a plane up. Okay, so I'm gonna turn it around right here. go to the outside view. Oh crap. Okay. Gonna go ahead and shift P it here. Gonna do shift P and just kind of do our best to push it onto the deck here. Okay, we're just gonna pretend like that plane's not there. And then we should be lowering down. We have to go back just a little bit more. There we go. Because how it seemed to happen last time is when I got onto the deck, it just lowered itself. Thought I heard something as a tug. There it goes. The rails are coming up, and then we're going to descend into the deck. Look at that. Plane's kind of bouncing around a little bit because I don't have my brakes set. Alright, so as you can see here, there's a lifeboat, there's a helicopter in there. I think this is the Seahawk. F-18. This is actually really, I was excited when I found this. We're going to use our FSX powers and go through these airplanes and just kind of snoop around as if we're just walking around it. There is a C2 Greyhound. Nope, that is the E2C Hawkeye. Alright, F-18s, 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 the E2C, a lot of F-18s. Alright, if I botch any planes or helicopters up, let me know in the comments. Alright, and there's another Seahawk, or Jayhawk. I think it's the Seahawk for the Navy, Blackhawk for the Army and Marines, and then Jayhawk for the Coast Guard is what it is. So that is actually all that's under the deck. We're gonna go back to the slow down, slow down, slow down. We're gonna go back out here, spin it around. Oh, can't see. There we go. We're gonna go back over here and then straighten out. There we go, right there. And then shift P back onto the... Oh no, oh no, no, don't leave without me, no! Shift P. Ah, they left without me. Dadgummit. Alright, well, that is it for me. Thank you for joining on the live stream. Those of you watching my YouTube, which is Model Aviation 12 at YouTube. And then join me on Instagram, where I've got actual plane spotting pictures and videos and any AvGeeks content that you would like. So, because I am also an AvGeek, so I post what I like. So hopefully you like it too. But those of you who also join my YouTube, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for tuning in my live stream. Hope you all enjoyed it. So my Instagram is also Model Aviation 12. Want to keep it all the same, make it easy to remember. Mostly for me, but so I hope you guys enjoyed it. And also got some airport updates coming soon for my fictional airport using the IND terminal. I love the support I got for that. The reason I do those airport updates, and hopefully soon whenever they would get here, unboxing videos, because you guys have wanted to see them. So hope you guys are enjoying them. Love making them for you. It's a lot of fun, and even if I get 1-2 viewers, it doesn't matter to me, as long as whoever's watching it's having fun, and I'm having fun. That's what it's all about. So thank you for joining in. Thank you for supporting, and I hope you enjoy, and hope to see you back here soon. So if you like it, like, subscribe, follow me, Twitch, YouTube, Instagram. Thank you, and remember, geek out, aviators. Bye-bye.